If you've arrived here, it's not by chance. The universe has aligned paths for this message to touch your heart. God knows the silence you carry within you. The guardian angels whispered your name and brought you to this moment. Take a deep breath. Feel. There's something special in store for you. This is not just a message, it's a call. It's time to listen to what has been hidden. And before we move on, tell me in the comments, where are you watching from right now? Your presence here is part of a greater destiny. You need to hear this. There's someone, a person, whose presence still touches your days, even when they seem distant. Today, right now at this very moment, their thoughts intertwine with yours in invisible ways, like delicate threads that the wind stirs without the eyes noticing. This person has already heard your name deep within their heart. It was like a sudden whisper, an echo coming from a place that cannot be explained by reason. And that echo hasn't faded. On the contrary, it returns stronger each time, breaking the silence they try to maintain. Think of a closed window. The glass may be opaque, the curtains may try to block the view, but still, a sliver of light breaks through. That's what's happening inside them. No matter how much they want to seem closed off, no matter how hard they try to hide behind a mask, the light of your name continues to seep through the cracks of their heart. Today, this person struggles with thoughts they don't confess to anyone. There's a whirlwind behind the calm face they show the world. Their heart beats in secret because they still feel your presence, as if it were impossible to erase. And it is in this silence, in this disguise, that God begins to act. Maybe you feel the distance like a wall that's too high. It might seem like everything is lost, but the guardian angels show me. The bond hasn't disappeared. It's just been covered by layers of silence, fears, and indecisions. And the most beautiful part is that, even beneath these shadows, the bond pulses alive. This person carries memories. Some come as flashes, small details. A phrase, a gesture, the tone of their voice, a scene that returns in moments of solitude. Others come like a deeper calling, one that can't be ignored. The name echoing within them is yours. And maybe you're wondering, but why then the distance? Why the silence if there are still feelings? The universe answers because there's an internal conflict. This person wears a mask for the world, trying to show confidence, trying to prove that they don't need anyone. But that mask is starting to crack. Today, the signs begin to manifest. Maybe you notice small gestures. Maybe you feel an energy moving around you like a light breeze touching your skin. The universe doesn't speak in shouts. It speaks in subtle signs. And if you've made it this far, it's because one of those signs has already reached you. Imagine an underground river. On the surface, it seems like the ground is dry, but underneath, a strong current flows. That's how this person's feelings present themselves today, hidden on the surface, but alive and powerful inside. The guardian angels show me an image of someone trying to walk steadily, but always looking back. This person moves forward, but their heart won't let them fully continue, because there's a bond, because the echo of your name always returns like a song that won't leave the mind. Now take a deep breath. Ask yourself, do you also feel that call in the silence? Silence isn't empty. Silence speaks. Silence is the place where God works, where angels write invisible messages, where the human heart reveals what words cannot express. Today, that person misses you. But it's not a common, fleeting absence. It's a void that screams in moments of darkness, a space that no one can fill. The universe shows that this feeling can't be erased because it didn't just come about by chance. And you, who are here now, feel that connection intensely. Even without words, even without physical presence, something moves between you. Like two stars that seem distant in the sky, but shine from the same source of light. This emotional reading reveals there is more than just memory. There is a bond. There is more than just longing. There is destiny. Today, this person tries to hide, but cannot erase the reflection of what you both experienced. God allows silence not to separate, but to transform. Silence is the time when the seed germinates in the darkness of the earth before it blooms. It's the time when the shadow prepares the heart to recognize the light. You need to trust. Nothing is lost. The echo of your name is already resounding within them. And the more they try to run away, the more that echo pursues them, the more that mask begins to crack. So I ask you, do you believe that true love finds paths even after silence? If you do, write in the comments a word that resonates in your heart right now. Maybe hope, maybe faith, maybe destiny. What matters is to express the energy you carry. Because know this, what you feel is not an illusion, it's a sign. Here begins the deeper part of the revelation. There is a weight that hangs between you and this person. Silence. It's not just the absence of words, it's like a veil, a shadow that lies between two hearts. Silence can be cruel, I know. It cuts like ice, hurts like a cold stone in the chest, but at the same time silence holds hidden truths, because within it often it's not a lack of love but rather fear. This person distanced themselves not because they stopped feeling, but because they didn't know how to handle the intensity of what they feel. Indecision took over. Fear spoke louder. And so, instead of confessing, they chose to remain silent. Instead of getting closer, they preferred to hide. But as I've said before, the heart doesn't stay silent. It beats. It sends signals. God doesn't allow true feelings to vanish like dust in the wind. What was born from the light cannot be destroyed by the shadow. The conflict within this person is visible to spiritual eyes. On the outside, they appear strong. On the inside, they live in turmoil. It's like someone wearing heavy armor, but deep down they're tired of carrying such a burden. Have you ever felt that someone withdrew not out of a lack of love, but out of fear? Well, that's exactly what's happening here. This person fears being vulnerable. They fear showing themselves without a mask. They fear looking into their own eyes and admitting, I still feel, I still think, I still desire. But time is wise, time reveals. Time tears off masks and shows the truth. Today, the guardian angels show that this person's mask is starting to crack, because silence cannot hold up against the strength of destiny. They may try to hide, they may pretend not to hear, but the echo of their name always returns. In dreams, in memories, in unexpected encounters, the universe finds countless ways to send signals. And these signals disturb because they reveal that the truth cannot be silenced. This conflict isn't just theirs. You feel it too. You also suffer from the distance, the indecision, the weight of not having clear answers. But know this, it's not you who needs to run. It's not you who needs to bend before the silence, because silence is a test. It's the fire that purifies gold. It's the night that prepares for the sunrise. This person needs first to face their own shadows. They need to break down the wall they've built, look within, and acknowledge that running away doesn't solve anything. And that moment is approaching. Because when the heart can no longer take it, it overflows. When the mask can't hold on any longer, it shatters. And you? What to do in the meantime? The answer lies in trusting, in not losing yourself in the waiting, but also not denying what you feel. God asks you to surrender, to leave in the hands of the universe what you can no longer control, because destiny unfolds at the right time, not before, not after. Today, this conflict is real, but it is not eternal. Silence speaks, but it also announces change. Indecision weighs heavy, but it also prepares for awakening. And when the awakening comes, this person won't be able to pretend anymore. The echo will be so loud, so strong, that the heart will overflow. This is the invisible battle. This is the shadow that weighs heavy today. But remember, no shadow can withstand the light forever. What will happen when this mask finally breaks? What are the guardian angels already revealing about the next step? I will tell you that in the next part of this message. Now we reach the point where the signs become clearer. The guardian angels reveal, none of this is by chance. The silence that weighs today is not absence, it is preparation. This person thinks of you more than they admit, much more. They think in the hours when the mind should be at peace. They think before sleeping, when the darkness of the night allows no disguises. They think upon waking, when the heart awakens before reason. It's as if your name echoes within, a soft, persistent echo that gives no rest. And every time they try to push that thought away, the universe finds a way to bring it back. A place, a song, a gesture. Everything becomes a memory. Everything becomes a sign. You need to understand, there is an invisible movement happening right now. God is working in silence. The universe is repositioning the pieces. The guardian angels are blowing courage where fear once resided. What seemed like a shadow begins to break. What seemed like a wall starts to transform into a bridge. And little by little, that person's heart can no longer hide. Imagine a vase full of water. If it keeps receiving drops, sooner or later, it will overflow. That's how her heart is right now. The drops of memories, of longing, of echoes are filling the space that once seemed dry. and soon overflowing will be inevitable. So don't doubt. Don't think you've been forgotten. Don't believe that silence is disdain, because silence speaks as well, and when it does, it reveals truths that words dare not say. Do you believe that silence also speaks? Write your answer in the comments. This question is not just an invitation, it's a mirror to your soul. That person is closer today than you think. Not physically, perhaps, but spiritually, emotionally, in thoughts, distance does not exist. And when the universe decides to unite what is already connected in the heart, nothing can stand in the way. The revelation is this: the bond has not died. It has simply matured in silence, and that silence has been the ground where God planted courage. And when that courage blossoms, you will see even clearer signs: an unexpected gesture, a brief message, a glance that returns. The universe always finds a way. Take a deep breath now. Feel that energy moving towards you. It's real. It's present. It's a sign. Do not lose faith. Do not lose hope. What is true always finds its way back. Now close your eyes for a moment. Imagine a long, quiet road, illuminated only by the gentle light of the moon. On this road, two figures walk in opposite directions, distant, separated. But little by little, something happens. The wind shifts, the moon shines brighter, and the steps, without realizing it, start to align. What seemed to pull apart begins to draw near, until at the right moment, the paths meet again. That's how true love works. No matter how many turns, how many shadows, how many silences, there is always a reunion, because what is destined does not get lost. No distance can erase what was born in the light. No shadow can suffocate what was written by God. No silence is eternal when angels whisper courage into the human heart. So trust, believe, and keep hope alive within you. You are stronger than you think. And that person, despite the silence, still carries the echo of your name within. That echo will not disappear. It will transform into a call, a gesture, a return. The universe is already at work, and you in this moment are being guided to trust, to wait, to believe in the invisible. It's no coincidence that you are hearing this now. It's no happenstance that you found this message. It's a sign. It's an answer. It's care. Whatever silence you are facing, remember, in the heart of God, there is no distance. In the plans of the universe, everything that is true realigns. And when the reunion happens, whether in words, in looks, or in unexpected gestures, you will understand that no tear was shed in vain. Everything had a purpose. Everything was preparation. Let this image be engraved in your soul, a garden blooming after a long winter's night. That's what is happening now in silence, and spring always arrives. If this message has spoken to you, take a deep breath once more. Feel your heart warmed. And remember, nothing is by chance, not your being here, not the words that have just touched your soul. Now I want to hear from you. Which word from this message resonated most with your heart? Write it in the comments. Maybe it's hope, and maybe it's faith, maybe it's reunion. It doesn't matter what it is. The important thing is that it comes from within you. And if you believe that others also need this message, share it. Let this light reach more hearts. Sometimes a simple act of sharing can be the answer someone is waiting for in silence. If this message made sense to you, leave your like. This simple gesture shows the universe that you value this energy, and it helps this channel continue bringing words that bring light. If you want to keep receiving messages like this, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. That way, every new video will be like a sign coming to you at just the right time. You are not alone. You have never been. Your guardian angels walk with you, and every time you open your heart to listen, they whisper truths that empower you. So I ask you, do you believe that the universe realigns hearts that are seeking one another? Answer in the comments. Your response could be the strength that someone else needs to read today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for opening your heart. And remember, the echo of your name has already been heard. The reunion is not just a possibility, it is a destiny.